Have you ever noticed that you were taught absolutely everything? Except how to be joyful, you were taught how to work, how to be useful, how to endure. Oh, you were taught to endure especially well. But how to find joy? No one ever mentioned that. He went in just for a minute. That is what he told himself. He often said things like that. For a minute, for 5, just for a bit. The morning was ordinary. Too ordinary. He missed his bus, and for the first time in years, he did not run. He just stood there. Then he took a wrong turn. Then, another. Then he stopped, because suddenly, it became quiet inside him. And that is when he saw a door, with no sign. No advertisements. No promises. Just a door. And next to it, written in chalk, were the words, "School. Adults only." He smirked, thought, nonsense, and walked in. Inside, there were no desks, no blackboards, no bells ringing, and no schedules to follow. There was just a courtyard. People were sitting on the floor, lying on the grass, staring at the ceiling as if they were looking at the infinite sky. Someone was laughing, not loudly, not for show, just because. And it was truly strange, because no one looked guilty. "Are you new here?" they asked him. He nodded. "Then everything is exactly as it should be," they smiled. "Sit down, wherever you want." He sat and waited for the rules to begin. But the rules never came. The teacher walked to the center. No name, no self-importance. "Today, we are going to laugh," he said. "Why?" "Because we can." A silence fell. At exact silence where adults usually check their phones. Someone smirked. Someone smiled far too politely. And a woman snorted. She looked startled. And suddenly she burst out laughing. For real. The laughter was jagged, silly, alive. He felt something inside him resist at first. And then, it let go. He laughed. Not because something was funny, but because suddenly, he felt light. And he realized. He could not remember the last time he had laughed like that. Recess. Without a goal. There was no bell. Someone simply said, "Recess. What should we do?" Nothing. It turned out to be harder than any deadline. People did not know what to do with their hands, where to put their eyes, where to hide themselves. Some started walking in circles. Some sat down. Some just lay on the floor. It turns out that doing nothing is the most difficult test of all. One man began to cry, quietly, without shame. And no one told him to be strong. No one said, "Get a grip, now is not the time." They simply handed him a tissue and sat down beside him. In that moment, he caught himself searching for his phone, his watch, a task to complete, and he found nothing. For the first time in a long while, he did not know what came next, and it was peaceful, a test, on dreams, no grades. They were given blank sheets of paper, only one task. Write down what you dreamed of before you were required to be useful. He stared at the paper for a long time. And then he wrote, "I wanted to just be," and he realized it was the most honest answer of his life. No one checked the papers. They just placed them in a large box. Why? So you do not forget. He came for a while. He had a job, responsibilities, urgent matters. Every day he told himself, "Tomorrow, I will leave." And every day, he stayed. Because here, they never asked what he did for a living. Here, he was not compared to anyone. Here, no one tried to fix him. Here, he was seen. One day, he walked out. The world was the same. The people, the same. The clocks, just as rushed as before. But he walked, and he smiled. Not because everything had suddenly turned out well, but because he remembered how to be joyful, for no reason at all. He turned back. On the wall, a new message appeared. We do not teach happiness. We simply remind you that you once knew it. We were taught to be useful, but no one taught us how to be happy. This school does not change your life. It simply gives you back the feeling of being alive.